The indispensable employee as well should be given to serve.
Yes. They know that they're there. I mean, our pastor, Reverend Chris, says our life is a gift to the world. So you are there as a gift to the organization. You are happy to help. You're not the one who's saying, this is not my job description, so I'm not going to do this. So that is one of the major characteristics.
Yeah, and what about emotional intelligence?
Yes, that is where you have thick skin. An emotional intelligent person is aware of himself, can control his emotions, and also control the emotions of others. So you're not always running home when somebody says something horrible to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can manage your emotions and you can channel your energies in the right place. That is a key characteristic of being indispensable.
Great. And I guess you also have to be assertive.
Yes.
Could you tell us more about that?
You would need this because you are dealing with people.
Yes.
Everybody has a goal or objective to achieve. Now, when management or when you are doing something in the interest of the organization, some people might not want that to go. So without being horrible, you have to insist on the objective or on the process or on the activity and ensure that it is done. So you need a level of assertiveness. This puts you in the light of leadership and as a management tool to the organization.
All right, that's great. So now let's talk about what exactly it is you need to do to be indispensable. We've gone through the qualities of an indispensable employee. So now, what exactly do you need to do? What actions must you take to be indispensable in your organization?
Okay, when we were speaking, I told you that this was the third stage of a training I take on labor market relevance.
Yes, you do.
Now, to become indispensable in an organization, you want to look at the following things. You want to be interested in the organization's need. What do they need at the moment? Why do they come together as a company?
So in other words, you have to understand the big picture.
Yes, you do. So
why they're doing what they're doing,
yes,
their aspirations.
You know, so you know their future.
Yeah.
You know what they're working on currently. So you're not just coming to work and saying, okay, what are my tasks today? You're actually involved, like you said, in the bigger picture, the vision. And so you become a driver of that vision. You become a driver of that passion. And you automatically become indispensable to them.
Because I think this is important. Because, you know, in our everyday experiences, sometimes with organizations, and then you meet people who say, this is not my job. This is my job. This is not my job. People like that then they're dispensable. It means I can hire someone else to take your place because all you're doing is what you've been given to do.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
So now what you're now becoming is somebody that creates that job when you become indispensable. So you're not saying this is not my job. You can actually now hire a new person because you've created an opening and you fit into the bigger picture of the organization.
What's the next thing right after that?
Right, so now you know the bigger picture.
Yes.
You'll also be aware of certain things that have been hanging that the organization hasn't been able to close in order for them to meet or go to the next level of success. It could be a transaction that they are trying to close, maybe a large client they're trying to land. It could be a license that they're supposed to get to be able to operate. A number of things ail different organizations.
So are you saying that whether or not it has anything to do with the reason why I was hired, I can actually go into an organization and I perceive that this is a need that hasn't been met and I try to do something about it?
Yes. You just, you try, and because the indispensable employee is result-oriented, you actually close the deal.
You close the deal.
You make sure that whatever is left as a loose thread is handled. Now, when you do that, you are a major player in your
the organization.
Yes.
And so, you know, so I think some people always wonder why they haven't been promoted. You've probably worked for a place for years, and you're wondering why everyone around you is being promoted. So you could actually say, okay, so what do they need?
There you go.
Interesting.
There you go.
Interesting. We'll have to go for a break. So we'll be right back after the break.